No audio file on any of the footage that I took today. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Unbelievable. I just got back from Dave by JD Cycle Works in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I left 5:30 this morning. Just got back. It's about 1 p.m. So I was there, I guess, a little over 7 hours and recorded all this great footage, made 2 videos. I had a new vlogging rig set up with a new microphone, and when I got back, I downloaded the footage onto Final Cut Pro, and I have no audio. And I realized that I made a mistake. I plugged the wire into the wrong port on the microphone. So I apologize, guys, but I do have the footage, and I'm gonna basically show you guys all the footage and just do a voiceover, so bear with me. I do apologize about this, but I have some great footage and a lot of information. I'm gonna break it down into 2 videos. This first video that you guys are about to watch. So what is basically happening with Silverback? This is part 1 in bringing Silverback back series. So we're kind of going back and forth with some ideas. We were going to stick with a 128, not do the heads, just basically rebuild the motor, 128, new pistons, new cylinders, get the crank fixed, obviously, and basically just get the same power numbers out of the build. So then Dave, he kind of wanted to do something a little different, obviously, not only for me, but for you guys, the viewers. So he called me yesterday and told me his master plan. So this is what's happening. And this is definite, without a doubt, 100%. So the crank is already being built by Dark Horse Crankworks. It's going to be their signature crank. It's a welded crank, balanced, blueprinted and balanced crank, brand new with Carrillo rods. So the bottom end is going to be bulletproof. Now we are going to be using T-Man Performance. I'm going to leave all the links down below for you guys in the description. T-Man Performance out of North Carolina. Dave and him and that company and his company work together previously on a lot of builds, very high quality stuff. And what we are doing is their 130-inch kit, 130-inch kit with their stage 4 +2 valve head. So it's equivalent to basically a stage 4 head, possibly using as well their cam. We might put their cam in and see the numbers. And if we think we want to change the numbers, we might Dave might put the TTS 250 back in the motor, but we'll see. It's definitely getting the Dark Horse Crankworks crank. It's definitely getting the 130-inch kit with the stage 4 heads, pistons, cylinders, and heads and camshaft from T-Man Performance. The numbers are going to be up there as far as horsepower and torque. Torque is probably going to be in the 160 range. And as far as depending on what cam we use, that's going to change the numbers quite a bit. So I don't want to tell you exactly what numbers we're going to get, but it's definitely going to be in the 150, 160 range, either or on the horsepower and torque. It's going to be a lot. I'm also going to show you in this video what Dave's got going on in the shop. This Road Glide that was there is unbelievable, beautiful. And you guys have to see the hand controls, the master cylinder, the clutch controls by this company. You're going to see it in a second here. It's just absolutely amazing. He has matching floorboards, matching brake lever and pedals, matching passenger pegs. It's just absolutely beautiful. I believe the company's out of Italy. I think I'm going to have to check them out because I never heard about them. But that's what's happening with the motor. I'm super psyched. So Dave has already shipped out the cylinders. So what's going to happen is T-Man basically bores them out and heats the cylinder shrinks the sleeve, puts the sleeve in, and lets that cool. And that obviously is going to be, you know, the new liner for the cylinders. So he does all of that there. So it's going to come back, like I said, 130, crazy, stage 4 heads, cam. And like you guys will see, we're going to be doing a chain drive, but not in this video. It's going to be probably on Sunday's video. Today is Friday. You'll see the chain drive installation. I'm going to have to do a voiceover for that as well because I lost the audio. But I'm going to show you guys the bikes that are in Dave's shop now. You're going to be able to see Silverback all torn down, and you will be able to see the actual chain drive, all the components that are going in on it. And he has another bike there that he just installed the same chain drive on. So I appreciate you guys watching. Love every single one of you guys. Thanks for your support. I apologize again for the audio, but you definitely have to stay tuned and watch the footage. It's pretty badass, especially that road glide. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys. So basically I stroll into the office and lo and behold, behind the counter, there is a new member of the JD CycleWorks family right there, that little pooch. So cute. They have 4, I get dash hounds, I believe he said they were, and the little one right there is the new member of the family. Really super cool dogs. And there's Dave and Jay. All right, so here is that road glide. It is unbelievable. What do you guys think about this thing? I do like the paint scheme. He's got that paneled, I guess like it's almost like a panel scheme, panel painted on there. Really, really beautiful. He has the Kraus handlebar riser setup. Absolutely, like, look at this setup. Absolutely beautiful. Kraus makes some really super high quality stuff, and this is what I really wanted to show you, is look at these levers, the controls, clutch reservoir and brake reservoir on the other side. You'll see the name in a second here, but all of it, the grips, levers, the master cylinders, clutch and brake, and these floorboards. Look at the shifter levers and pegs. Absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen such beautiful craftsmanship and high quality. Oh, right there, Rebu Fini. I'm gonna do some research on them. I might get a set of these floorboards and possibly all these other components on my bike, because I hope the video does it justice, because it is absolutely amazing. The color has little spikes, if you can see, on the floorboards so you don't slip off of the boards. The matching passenger foot pegs, the carbon inlay on the tank right there. Beautiful seat. He did some different color on the rocker covers and the primary right there, but beautiful, beautiful paint job. And now Dave's taken off this bag to show you. Check out this caliper and rotor setup. He's got the Öhlins in gold right there. He's got a 2-into-1 black Pro Pipe, Vance & Hines Pro Pipe on this bike. And look at that rotor and caliper setup. It is beautiful. Look at the rear, the adjusters right there, the axle adjusters in gold. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful set of wheels. This guy really did the bike up beautifully. All beautiful, high quality components. You can see the cam cover right there. Arlen Ness Big Sucker air cleaner in gold. He has the same front wheel as well. Big wheel, floorboards, big wheel. I'm not sure, it might be a 21-inch with big brake rotor, single brake rotor with the same color caliper as well on the front. Look at those floorboards. Look at that brake pedal and lever. It is, I mean, beautiful, beautiful high quality components. It's like the Kraus components. It's just of absolute, you know, the highest quality. So now I wanted to show you that. So this is Silverback, all torn down. We got the motor torn down. Dave already split the cases, took the crank out to send out it as a core. We have obviously everything off of the bike, cranks out. We have everything off of the bike, the fenders, obviously, that's over in North Carolina. We'll be picking that stuff up this coming up Thursday. And then I'll be bringing some of the components back. So Dave could like put the fenders on, front and rear, put the fairing back on. That's what basically Dave is telling me right now. Now this is another bike right here that Dave just did the Zippers chain drive conversion kit on. You got the Zippers chain drive conversion kit, which includes, that is a black chain. So Dave's showing us the chain on that Zippers chain drive conversion kit. I chose the gold, so my chain is gold. That one is the black chain. Comes with a black steel sprocket and as well as a front sprocket. That is the chain lube that he suggests to use. It's a really clear, comes on clear, not like the other ones where it leaves a high residue or yellow film on everything. So this chain drive kit on this Road Glide really came out beautiful. Looks really good. Like I said, I chose the gold. So this is the steel rear sprocket from Zippers. That is the chain from R&K, which you'll see in the install kit, and that is the front sprocket. That is the axle adjusters right there with the new Zippers axle. And if the final drive, I should say the final RPMs, say cruising down the highway in 6th gear, is a little too much, then we could always change out that front sprocket. So this way it's more in line with what we had in stock. But we'll see what happens with that. So now Dave is actually going over, that's my stock belt, and he was actually explaining to me that there was a little wear in the middle of the teeth on the belt, but nothing too severe. All of the teeth were still on the belt, but he wasn't going to use it again, so he cut it off. But there is somewhere, he showed me, that you could see a little cracking on the one side of all the teeth. Basically has 10,000 miles on that belt, but it was actually in pretty good shape.